Hey, how you guys doing? Your girl is tired, but I only need to get a read. But I and something told me to burn the white candle for clarity. Okay, um, what I'm seeing 4:15, 4:15. So I feel like whoever I'm gonna ring the bell and I'm gonna do the um. You guys are gonna see me. Um, what I'm seeing is a lot here. Okay, I'm seeing from my collectives, this could be from my divine masculines or my divine feminines, okay? Um, I'm seeing that you're in a position, right? But you're revisiting well, this anything or people, places, and things. Okay, you're really not here. I see. Or my divine feminines. I feel like the person try to come back to you, or you try to come back to the person. So you had to revisit this. Okay, maybe you still had hope. Okay, if it was love, you still had hope. If it was a career, you still had hope of this career. Um, but where you were at, um, you in that space, then you're not in the same space now. Now you had to make a decision, and it's interesting because the decision that you had to make um, wouldn't have been the same decision that you would have made in the present moment. Okay, because you have been through things, okay? And now you see the situation for what it really is, okay? Maybe before you definitely had to revisit your past, okay? Definitely had to. Um, and it's interesting because you could have left a career, okay? Um, because it was not fulfilling you spiritually, okay? Um, and it's interesting um, because this decision you made in the past is actually leading you to where you're supposed to go now. Okay, remember sometimes we have to be redirected to be directed. And it's interesting because the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles is supposed to be together, right? But also, um, you could have been in different relationships. You left this person. Um, and I feel like also financial. I see a lot of financial here. Okay, financial growth, or you have lost a lot. Okay, so it could be either or. You lost a lot financially, or you gained a lot financially. Okay, take this how it resonates. Okay, um, and I feel like grief when your heart chakra is completely open, um, and you go on this spiritual journey and you have this grief, it changes you a lot. Okay, it really does. And I do see grief here. Okay, so some of you guys could have lost somebody. Okay, and this grief made you see things differently. Okay, um, and I felt like you were holding on to this. You always had love for this person because you felt like you were supposed to be with this person, and I feel like you were supposed to be with this person. You could be an earth sign, you could be a water sign, you could be all signs. I feel like you had dreams and you had dreams and goals, and where you see yourself at now, um, you actually grew spiritually, okay? But where you see yourself at, wherever you're staying, um, your location, okay? It's interesting because I feel like you should have accomplished more. Okay. But I want you to see this as a blessing. The reason why I want you to see this as a blessing is because you're going to meet people on this journey, okay, that you're supposed to meet, okay, to get you where you need to go, okay. Sometimes we we are hard on ourselves, okay, and I feel like somebody is very hard on themselves because you had to walk away from something, okay, in order to find yourself too. um and this grief on top of it really showed you a lot, okay. Now I do see you walking away, okay, but you were still holding on, okay, holding on to the thought of this person, okay. If this is love, this is definitely a person. You were holding on to the thought of this person, but this person is interesting because you have outgrown this person spiritually. So when you guys came back together, okay, in a union, um, you were no longer the same person. They might have said, "Oh, you changed a lot," okay, um, or you said to them, "They changed a lot," okay, either or, okay, my divine masculine and my divine feminine, okay, and you have changed a lot. You have grown a lot, okay. Um, when I see the pentacles, it's very interesting because to me, I don't always see the pentacles as actual financial. Okay. Pentacles can mean a lot of things. Okay. But what I'm seeing in these pentacles is your growth. Okay. Um, truly spiritual growth here. Okay. Um, and it took you to a place where it might have been dark. Okay. Dark as far as addictions, same patterns. Okay. Um, I'm feeling like addictions and same patterns, okay? But something shook you to your core, okay? And it could have been the grief, the loss of somebody, okay? Um, or the grief of the old you, letting go of the old you, okay? Um, and you have grown so much spiritually. It's interesting. Even your creativity has changed, okay? There's something you always wish for and it's like right at your fingers, okay? You can actually like reach out and just grab it, okay? Um but this is interesting because you're not the same person. So you have changed. So a part of changing, a part of growing um spiritually, okay? You know, a lot of people think that and I say this on a lot of my reads, okay? Yes, you need the pentacles. Yes, you need the money for finances to pay bills, to live. Okay. But you also need the wisdom. Okay, the wisdom. Because if not, you're gonna keep repeating a cycle. Okay, and you're not gonna be growing. Okay, you're gonna feel stuck. Okay, so you might be in this stuck energy. Okay, but it's interesting because you're no longer the same person. Okay, you're not. And what's interesting is before, the way I always say, the way people treat you is the way they truly feel about you. Okay. So in the past, they could have treated you bad. Okay. Didn't have no respect for you. Okay. Didn't have respect for your name. Okay. Um, gaslighted you. Okay. Um, made you promises, couldn't keep those promises. And you were holding on to these promises, okay? But the promises didn't come through, okay? So you knew you had to save yourself, okay? And what I mean by save yourself is you knew you had to work on yourself, okay? You could have even been codependent, okay? Either or, all right? Roles could be reversed. The other person could have been codependent, or you could have been codependent on another person. But you're revisiting your past, okay? And I keep hearing somebody saying, you're not the same person. And of course, you're not going to be the same person because you have grown spiritually. Okay. Um, there's a calmness about you. Okay. Maybe you're somebody that was like, you say something to and you react right away. Okay. You no longer react. Okay. You're more calmer. Okay. You're easier to talk to. Okay. Um, you really sit down and you listen. Okay. And you reflect. Okay. Instead of reacting. Because a lot of times when we react because, first of all, we're not telling our truth. We react because we want to be in control. Okay. We react because of fear. Okay. Fear of losing this person. Um, but I always feel like whatever's meant for you will come to you. Okay. Whatever's not meant for you is going to go. Okay. This is the balance. Okay. The true balance, to understand the true balance. Okay. And you're truly understanding yourself. Okay. You, I don't want you to be hard on yourself. I feel like somebody is like questioning everything. Why do I have to keep revisiting this? The reason why you have to revisit this is because this is a part that you never really fully close, because you were holding on to the thought, okay, maybe this will work. Okay. Even though I have grown, maybe this person has grown. This may have been over some time. Okay. 3 years, 2 years. Yes, I'm definitely seeing a lot of threes here. 333. Okay. Um, 3 years, it could have been. Okay. 6 years, 8 years. I don't know. Okay. But I just feel like maybe you thought that this person would have grown over time, but this person has not. You have. Okay. So when they speak to you, it's different. They speak to you with more respect because they know they cannot speak to you the same way they spoke to you before. Because remember, I said people speak to you the way they see you. Okay. So they no longer see you in this kind of light. Okay. Because you have grown spiritually. Okay, you have learned a lot. Now, whoever I'm speaking to, angels, ancestors, thank you. The message for you going forward is not to be hard on yourself. Okay, um, to learn from this. Okay, learn from this. If it's meant for you, it will come back to you. If it's not meant for you, it's not going to come back. Okay, and to learn to just accept it, okay, for what it is. Okay, this is just a part of your story. This is just a part of your journey. Okay, my collective 1616. Okay, and it's interesting because I feel like you have a lot of self-doubt, and I don't want you to have self-doubt. Okay, don't have self-doubt. um Sometimes um we are hard on ourselves. Okay. A lot of times we're hard on ourselves because we feel like we see other people and we feel like, oh, we have to be where they're at, or we um, have to have these things that other people have, or we have to be, like I said, where they're at. Okay. You may see people with the happy family, the house, the car, and you feel like maybe, this is something that you should have had. Okay. And you don't have it. Okay. And it's interesting that I say that too, because I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, thank you, ancestors, thank you, angels. Um, Spirit, show me what I need to see. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, it's like there has been challenges here, true challenges. Okay. Um, and I feel like also it's not just you. Okay. Because sometimes our minds is our mind, what we tell ourselves. Okay, we can project that. Okay, so if we tell ourselves, well, we're not good enough, or we can't do this. It's like a mentality. Okay, you can be stuck in that. Okay, but I do feel, I'm gonna say this though, I do feel this person you were supposed to be with. I do feel that. Okay, I just feel like, one of you guys outgrew each other. Okay, this could be my divine masculine or my divine feminine. Okay, you have truly outgrown this person or this situation. Okay, you may feel stuck. This is why you're revisiting this. Okay, because you have to close out a chapter to move on to the next chapter. Okay, in your life, or the next story in your life. Okay, there's a season for everything. Okay, a season for everything. Now, I also feel like, too, this is interesting. I feel like there was some true blockages here. Okay, where you were not seeing clear. Okay, this is why I said, there's also this manipulative energy. Okay, that is around you. Okay, be mindful of that. Manipulation, this person could have been manipulated. I keep hearing manipulation, gaslighting. This is interesting. So this person could have been somebody you really loved, um, and you were just holding on to the thought of you guys getting back together. Okay, but it's interesting because the light, like I'm looking at this candle, right? The light, the flame, it's not there no more. Okay, it's not there. Okay, because you have outgrown, so your flame is brighter. Okay, wow, this was deep. But I do see, um you might feel confused. Okay, I feel confusion here. Okay, um because of the challenges that you had to go through, okay, to get where you are now. Okay, so you could be confused about the situation going forward. All right, but you know what you need to do. Okay, the hardest thing is walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve us. Okay, that is true spiritual growth. Okay, true spiritual growth, when you can look at your own reflection. Okay, and see how far you came. And a lot of times, I feel like spirits telling me you can't be hard on yourself. Okay, because this was just a part of your story. Okay, and there's, if you guys, whoever I'm speaking to as a collective, if it's love, there's definitely new love coming in. But I want you to be careful because even though you've grown, you have set these healthy boundaries. Okay, I feel like this person still wants to be with you too. But the thing is, this person has not grown. Okay, this person is still stuck. Okay, stuck in this mentality, um, of not wanting to grow. They're comfortable where they're at. You were not comfortable. You were searching and seeking something that was real. Okay, real, tangible. Okay, um, and they see you different. You're not the same person, and you're not going to be the same person. Okay, but you were destined to be with this person. Okay, true alignment here. Okay, but it's just, I mean, you could have been praying, this person could have been praying for you. I don't know, but I just feel like there's a season for everything, and I feel like, and you can be any sign here. Okay, um I do feel like whoever person that you were dealing with, this could be work, this could be love, this could be, um, people. Okay. Before, there was a lot of manipulation, true manipulation here. Okay. A lot of promises, but these promises were not kept. Okay. So it was time for you to move on. You have moved on. And it's interesting because, this could also be finances. Okay, you could have relied on this person financially. Okay, um, and you realize you don't need this person financially. Okay, because this is what I'm also seeing here. Um, because you can make your own money. Okay, and whatever dreams you have, whatever ambitions you have, you can have those. Okay, this is what I'm being told. They're yours. Okay. Um, but this is what I'm getting for the collectives. I don't know if somebody, there's a season for everything. Um, I feel like whatever's meant for you will, whatever's meant for you, you will have it. Whatever's not meant for you, you will not have it. But you have to have a clear mind. Okay. And I'm seeing somebody very confused here. Okay. Their mind is not clear. Um, it's clear in a sense of you understand how far you came, but you're second guessing yourself, and you shouldn't be second guessing yourself because you already know the answer. Okay, you already know the answer. Okay, to the questions that you have in front of you. Okay, um, sometimes outgrow people, places, and things. And when that happens, don't feel bad, wish that person well and keep on, because what's awaiting you is pure bliss. What I mean by pure bliss is true happiness. Okay. Um, I feel like this person wants to come back. They have reached out to you, or you have reached out to them. This could have been because of financial struggles or something changed. Could have had grief. You reached out to them. They reached out to you. They could have lost somebody. You could have lost somebody. Um, and you could have been still hoping in that there was something there underlined. But I just feel like there was nothing there. Okay. Then where you were at a place then spiritually, okay, because you were seeking your spirituality, and this person wasn't feeding you spiritually. Okay, also this person wasn't giving you, they would promise you things. Okay, and you started to realize that these promises, like, I promise to marry you, I promise to have children with you, I promise, to be there forever, I promise to have your back. Okay, this wasn't happening. Okay, so you said, okay, enough's enough, I'm walking away. Okay, I do feel like this is a divine feminine. Okay, but it could be a divine masculine, but I'm really feeling a divine feminine's energy here. Okay, this is my read I got from my collectives. I just feel like you're in, it's not a secret. Okay, it's not a secret. You're just, you're liberated. Okay, you're liberated, truly liberated here. Don't and you could have went back to this person and tried it again and it didn't work. Okay, because it's not supposed to work. Okay, because where you're at and where they're at is in two different places. Okay, so it's just best just to walk away. Okay, and have peace and be at peace with that, and be at peace of how far you came. Okay, because you have came a long way. Okay, people talk to you differently. Okay, you have set boundaries for yourself that probably was never set. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. But you will be celebrated. Okay, there's a celebration coming up for you. I don't know if it's a birthday. I don't know if you're celebrating some small accomplishment, even though you feel like you should have been father. But I do see that. Okay, this accomplishment, whatever accomplishment that is, congratulations. Um, but there's somebody, if this is love, um, there is somebody coming in. Okay, now it's interesting, this person's coming in, I keep seeing this, could be younger than you, or could be older than you. Okay, um, This person is very gentle, very kind. Um, and sometimes I feel like what we project out there is actually what we um, reflect back in. Okay. So whatever you're projecting, you're reflecting back in. Okay. So don't be down on yourself. Take your time. Okay. What is meant for you will come to you. Okay. What is not meant for you will be removed from you. Okay. This is what I'm seeing, you guys. All right. This is for my collectives. I am sending you guys pure love and pure light. Pure love and pure light. Okay. Ashe, ashe. All right, you guys, thank you for joining my channel. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Um, I see true spiritual growth here. I've been seeing this for a while. Um, I feel like, you know, whatever you had to revisit, you had to revisit it. Okay. The reason why is because you had to revisit it to put an end, to really know, okay, this is not going to work out. We tried it once, we tried it twice. This could be a job, this could be love, this could be a place, okay? It's just not working, okay? And you tried, okay? Um and sometimes you have to try again. Um because, it's not just that simple where every day you wake up in a relationship, if this is a relationship where it's just pure bliss, okay? But if you have to be arguing with somebody, I just feel like um and you can't have a healthy conversation, then it's time for you to walk away, okay? Um, and walk away peacefully, okay? But there is a celebration here. There's definitely a celebration. I do see marriage here. I see an offering in love, okay? Um, and this could be your future, or this could be your present moment. If this is, congratulations, okay? All right. Congratulations on your growth, but I want you to stop being hard on yourself. Okay. Stop being hard on yourself. Okay. Take your time. Okay. Take your time and just breathe. All right. All right, you guys. Jennifer Felix, love and light, love and light. Ashe, ashe. Love and light, you guys. Ashe. Ashe. Ashe.